I am Marvin Tabi Ashu, a Cameroonian born, but a Berlin-based. We are about getting into a new project, and the name of the project is Sculpt Quest. Sculpt Quest is a small organization, a small project that has to do with encouraging young black men to look at life from a different angle. When we talk about looking at life from a different angle, we simply mean that we understand that there is a systemic problem. We understand that some of us were born from different parental situation, family situation, to say, and we've been exposed to a whole lot of challenges that puts us in the face of, other damaging or problematic situation. So Sculpt Quest come into the society to fit in the gap. And through means of working with other organizations and people from different expertise to make these people understand that there is more to life than what they have been exposed to over the years. We are looking at encouraging these people to feel good about themselves, get connected to their ancestral roots as African, younger generation, and decolonize their way of thinking. So through this, we think they can have hope as to what the future holds for them. The truth is, we know that being abroad and looking at where we are, we've lost touch and connection to some of these things. So we are going to be working with other organizations and people who better understand and know best way to channel some of this program to them. When we're talking about this education, the education has to do with them dressing properly, feeling good about themselves, having the mantle to be able to encourage and motivate younger generation as we go further. And I cannot do it all by myself, and our team cannot do it as it is. That is why we'll be working with other experts when it comes to their mental health. We'll be working with people that has to teach them how to groom themselves. Their hygienic standard has got to change, physically and internally. Physically, not just about trying to impress where you are, but again, to know who you are and take advantage of that potential that you have inside as a person. As a young black man, I think we have all assumed that being black, it's a problem on its own, and you being exposed to a society where we have systemic problem, it's something that we cannot bypass. Being born again from a family setup where you are missing on one or two parents, also it's another problem. So I, coming from similar space to begin with, I think I stand a better chance to make these people feel better and to be able to cry out and feel better about themselves. Growing up without one parent or both is already a problem that a lot of us cannot handle. So I'm coming from that angle, and I want to be able to look at life through their own lens to understand exactly what their pain are and be able to stand for them and give them a tap on their back to understand that they are not alone, because the more most of our young men come out to explain, to cry out, we are going to encourage a lot of them to do the same. And you cannot shoulder this problem alone. You cannot feel good with keeping a lot of pain inside. And I think that is one of the reasons why we get into crime. Second problem is how they look, because they don't have that man in their, in their lives to make them understand that there is more to how you look, how you have to carry yourself in public space, and how you talk. That mannerism, I think it comes from somebody. Somebody has got to be behind you as a young man so that you can pick those things. It's a culture. If my dad is not there, I can't know how to polish my shoes. I cannot know how to express myself properly in the public. There's a lot of components that are missing in the absence of a dad in a child's life. So as a result, they are being exposed to this racial profiling problem that we have in the society, which is a systemic problem. So we want to challenge them to come out in their number, bearing in mind that there is a brother or there is an organization or there is a team that really look out for them, to protect them, to make them feel good about themselves, to make them have a stand as a normal person in the society, to make them be able to embrace the opportunities that life has to offer. All this has to do with education. It has to do with mentoring. It has to do with encouragement to those kids, those young black men that are seriously broken and injured spiritually, those that have totally lost connection to those things that matters to them, their identity as a people, as young black men. So this is where we stand. We are going to be working with psychologists. We are going to be working with a whole lot of teams. So we want them to come out and speak it out as it is. Only through this means they can find healing to feel good about themselves and make this our society a better place. Well, our organization, our project is open to our community. It is not mine, but it is ours. And as an African that stands by the African principle of Ubuntu, I am because you are, and you are because I am. It is only through this means that we can make our community develop with the speed that we look out for. So we need people to come up and join onto this project, get us more young black men, get us more experts, because I know that in our community, there are more brilliant people than we think. We have a lot to offer to make this very country a great place, and we have a lot to offer back to our communities home, because it is a whole lot of disconnection amongst ourselves as young black men. So we have to give them the push and encourage more people to come in with their expertise, and let's join hands and make things workable for us. Sculpt Quest is like we are sculpting, we are molding, we are redefining, we are pruning and reshaping something, right? That is just the meaning of sculpting. So we are looking at reshaping our community, remolding our young black men to look at life and feel life differently, approach life differently. We are preparing them, we are giving them a new start, we are regenerating something in them. We are stimulating that spirit that has to do with that Africanism in them to be able to face life as African men, as young black men, as potential lawyers, as potential entrepreneurs, as potential athletes, as potential, technicians, engineers, and all whatnot. So they cannot be afraid. They have to join us and know that they won't be judged by any way possible, because we know their pain. We know their struggles. So, as it is, like I said, I am because you are, and we are because you people are at Sculpt Quest. We are looking forward we are encouraging you guys to at least join our page. Click that subscribe button, like and share as much as you can, so that we can create this awareness amongst our community that but there is a place that we all can join hands together and make our community a great place. Thank you very much.